Well, we're going to take a call, Kim, so let's see if you can take the call.
Hail and Kill caller, you're on the air.
Hi, Hail and Kill. This is Marz.
Hey, Marz. We enjoyed your call last week.
Yeah, thank you.
Did you enjoy the talk? Did you enjoy the talk we had with one of your conquests, Don?
Yeah, I was sitting there going, fuck you. Oh, my God. He was more fun when he was a drunk. God. I was like, can you just, like, fucking shoot me now? I thought if I hear any more about the theology of Buddha, I am going to literally take my pit bull and have him eat my face off.
Well, Marz, I got to be honest with you. I've known Don for over 20 years. And the time that I've spent with him just kind of talking and philosophizing and discussing life and experiences and stuff, that is probably one of the most influential experiences of my life. I enjoy Don because he really does lend some very...
he's very peace serenity, calm.
Very calm, very...
Yeah, and I get that. Yeah, that's what I get. Yeah.
I get where you're coming from. It's all about, heavy metal, rock and roll, excitement, and all that kind of stuff.
Well, and it was a long time ago. And it's like back in 97 when I went and saw Metallica, I was at the Hard Rock, and I see Lars, and he's wearing like a button-down shirt. He's wearing nice slacks. He's got a bottle of water and reading the New York Times, and I went, who the fuck is this? What the hell? Where's Lars?
He grew up
like,
on you,
oh
Marz.
My God. They did. They fucking and it's like, oh my God, it sucks.
He grew up on you, Marz. What can I say?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did grow up on me.
So what's on your mind tonight? I enjoyed your segment last week. I listened to it a couple of times this week, and I laughed, and I thought you were funny, and I thought you were insightful, and I enjoyed it. So what's on your mind this week?
Oh, nothing. I wanted to hear what he was going to say about, the band, and and how he was going to phrase all the stuff about being with the other members and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I knew he was going to have like issues about it. So that was really kind of interesting how he kind of, I'm just going to let them have their drama, and I'll be with my lady, and they can just, I'll go soak in a pond or whatever the fuck that was. And, and it's like, okay, and it was like, well, good luck to you.
It's a bitch getting old, right, Marz?
It is a bitch getting old, yeah.
But you're not out chasing bands anymore either, right?
Not really, no. I
not really? Okay.
Not really.
Yeah, that time has passed.
I have friends of mine, like, today I went over to one of my friends' house, and she has a recording studio in her house, and she used to work in a very popular band, and so we hung out, and, it's just, like, I like that aspect of it and things like that, and, just hanging around the musicians and stuff. That was the great part of it.
Sure. Well, I was actually discussing you earlier today, Marz. I was telling Kim, my co-host tonight, about your call, 'cause she didn't catch any of the show from last week, and I was describing it to her, and I told her how much I enjoyed your call last week. I thought you were very on point.
Well, yeah, you even let me pick a song. I felt like such a celebrity and everything.
Nice.
It's like, wow, no. Yeah, no, even Chris was surprised.
Nice,
like,
I love it.
Song, and I'm like, wow, I'm like, yeah, that's really awesome. So yeah, and then it was like, I don't know. But yeah, life goes on.
Well, isn't that what Mick Jagger and the Rolling Stones sang? What a drag it is getting old.
Yeah, and it is really a drag to get old. And I can see kind of where he's at. He's had all these things go on in his life and stuff, and he just, that's his thing, and God bless it, whatever. But it's just when it gets to be such a huge, I don't know. if it's him, it's him. I don't know. It's just weird for me, so.
I think it makes us kind of accept our own age when we see our rock and roll heroes and stuff talk about, peace and tranquility and stuff like that. I think it forces us to look at our lives and how we've slowed down and how, sometimes we still think of ourselves as, 18 years old and going 150 miles an hour with our hair on fire, and now none of us are really doing that too much anymore.
Well, and I look at my life, it's like, I know he's got kids and I had kids. I think my kids are actually older than his, but I had a son and a daughter. And that's one of the reasons I didn't go off on tours or anything, because I had kids at home. And now I've got like 6 grandkids. So it's like, the new generation of kids coming up. The cool thing is that a lot of the music that my grandkids are, getting into and stuff, like, I went to Guitar Center with one of my grandsons a few years ago, and him and his friends sat down, and all of a sudden they started playing Fade to Black on guitars.
Oh, nice.
And I was just like, and I'm like, oh, that's so fucking cool, and sharing music, that I like with them and stuff like that, and, they know that I get really excited about this stuff. And so, it's just kind of weird, when you see, and it's like, I'm glad he's in the place that he's in, because I know he kind of had a rough childhood and stuff, and his life was pretty fucked up. So it's like, I'm glad to see he's kind of come to terms with it, and he's where he's at. So, that's cool. But it's just, he started almost like my Aunt Betty.
Well, I'm glad you're glad, Marz, because now I can sleep tonight knowing that Marz is at peace where Dawn is at peace.
Yeah. And I still want to go see the band when they're playing. And
you should. And you should.
I want to go see them. There's other bands playing that I want to go see, Vixen and things like that. And the music's fun. I like the music from that era. It was fun music. We had a good time, and it was a party, and and stuff like that. And I think that's the thing that I miss, is the party, because things just aren't everything now is so fucking serious and crappy. And
amen, sister.
Yeah. Well, and, you were talking about your illnesses, and I've had a bunch of things happen to me. When I was living in Vegas, I was fine. I was there for 7 years, from 95 to 2002. I come back to Minnesota, and my body just fell fucking apart.
Yeah, things are...
And, it's like, all of a sudden, all this shit started happening to me. And I'm just like, not only am I living someplace I really didn't want to move back to, but now my body's just falling apart. And, and that just was like a huge deal to kind of deal with all this stuff all the time. And, and it is. And, you've got to come to grips with your own mortality. I mean, everybody has to. I'm 60 years old. I just turned 60 years old, and the day after I had my 60th birthday, I had a fucking stroke. So,
oh my goodness.
It's like, yeah, it was just like, oh, another thing to add. Oh, great. This is even more fun now. Another challenge. So, but the thing that pissed me off is when he said something about a 65-year-old groupie who wore miniskirts.
In the miniskirts that they shouldn't be wearing anymore.
Yeah, and I never wore a fucking miniskirt. When I walked in backstage, I almost looked like, hi, I'm your new guitar player. I dressed like them. I had the jeans. I had, tennis shoes on. Matter of fact, it's really funny. I used to wear this long powder blue brocade jacket. And the road crew and a lot of people started calling me Jakey Lee.
That's
they would
cool.
see me and go, hey, it's Jakey Lee. Because that's, the hair and the long. That's what I kind of, look like. I look like I belonged with the band. And, the girls that were sitting there with the little mini skirts trying to hide their vajayjays, no, I didn't do that.
They're vajayjays. That's my favorite, vajayjay.
It gives it such a cute little term, isn't it?
It is.
Cute. Yeah.
All right, Marz. Well, again, I enjoyed your story last week, and, I wish good health and happiness on you.
thank you.
But you should go see Dokken if and when they come to your area.
Yeah, me and my friends had here. Probably going to go see them.
Well, go see them, goddammit.
I will go see them, goddammit. So, yeah, I'll let you guys go. Have a good night. And Kim, it was really nice listening to you and meeting you and stuff. So
thanks. You too, Marz. Don't be a stranger.
All right, Marz. Well, hail and kill.
Hail and kill. And what was the other thing?
Fuck you, pal, and hand job.
Fuck you, pal, and hand job. Okay. Good night.
And there goes Marz.
There goes Marz. Okay. Hang out. Time out. Hi, Demon.
That's Demon in the chat room.
Yes.
You got like a thing for Demon.
I do have. Are you kidding me? Do I have a thing for Demon?
Can I watch?
It'll cost you $50.
Really? I'm willing to pay it.
That's the meet.
I got it in my wallet.
That's the meet and greet price.
Okay. Did you say that's the eat and greet price?
Yes, that is the eat and greet price.
Nice. Excellent.